Hey y'all. I'm Eva Deliver. I'm a lactation on the south side of Chicago. And however, that's not the point of this podcast. It's to give unsolicited advice and tell you things you absolutely did not need to know. So, I've been in a good mood recently. You get what I'm saying? So, soon as you want to get a mood, I walk in the shop, whatever like that. I'm playing the shit like that. I don't know. I be listening to music in my head. So people always think I'm offbeat to the music. It's like I wasn't even paying attention to what was actually playing.
Right.
I wasn't paying attention to what was on speaker. So they're like, that must be some money or some money on man. Like, I mean, I am walking into work, granted, so it will be money. But like, honestly, I think it's the lack of men of why I'm happier. I think that's what it was.
Is that what it is?
Because they was saying like the girls need to it make dating easier when you take less. I'm not taking no motherfucking antidepressants to these niggas. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not taking no antidepressants, period. I didn't take antidepressants in the first place, and I don't know if my mom watches this or not, but probably not because she doesn't like the cursing. Right. But so I was on Lexapro when I got out of the psychiatric hospital.
Right.
I basically lied. Now it doesn't matter because I'm sober. I lied and had said, like, basically, I looked up the side effects of Lexapro to make it seem like I was having the bad side effects of Lexapro, so I didn't have to take them so I could drink, because you can't drink if you take the Lexapro. And I guess I'd rather pass away than actually, have like
actually get help.
have stable mental health.
Right.
Fuck that. I want to get drunk than a bitch around this motherfucker. She like, just stop taking them. That night I had a bottle. What do you think? Because I ain't want to keep taking. Like, it's like you can drink some, but you can't get. You're not supposed to get told the fuck up. You know. So I'm like,
that's funny.
Man, this shit lame as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only live life once type shit. But that was the same situation when I admitted into the hospital that one time because I had a kidney injury from drinking a whole bottle of Remy. That was actually a terrible night. I drank a whole bottle of Remy, and I don't even know. We started at Reggie's on like 21st, and then I went. I don't know how I got the bottle of Remy, but I drank the bottle of Remy. I lost my wallet. My best friend had broke my mama window because he was supposed to be asleep in the guest room, and I guess he got up when I went to sleep and left out the house, but then he left his keys in the house. So he thought he was knocking on my window. Even if he's knocking on my window, I'm like dead to the world right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's knocking on my mom's window, and I guess he was knocking mighty hard, and he ended up breaking her window. I don't know how hard you got to be knocking on somebody's window to break the bitch.
That's wild.
Yeah, that was terrible. Like,
he was beating on the window.
The next morning, but we was all drunk as fuck the next morning. Like, the dude don't talk to us and shit like that. I'm playing and shit like that. But my stomach hurt. Like, I'm like literally throwing it like the lining in my stomach and shit like that. Goes to the hospital. I got a motherfucking kidney. I mean, what is it? Liver injury and shit like that. So then the lady was basically saying, like, you're drinking, like, clearly I'm drunk right now. Like, you can smell liquor on me because I ain't taking no motherfucking shower before I came in this bitch.
Right.
So I'm like, I cracked the joke like, at least I dad doing what I like to do. She did not find that funny.
That's not funny.
She did not. That was not funny at all.
That was a horrible joke.
Yeah, I never fucking cared. I'm looking through my screenshots because I had a couple times. Okay, so Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is basically every woman in society. However, though, if you're going to say you don't mess with a man, make sure that man don't got no evidence. However, with AI being such a thing right now, you can still lie. That's still not me.
Yeah.
It's still literally not me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, but his receipts was like...
His receipts was thorough. I already knew
he's driving the car and she's in the passenger seat.
Diane laughing though, like she having a time with that nigga. Ah!
Yeah,
what you gonna get? She was having a time with that man. I'm still looking for these names.
And it's more than one video of them together, so it's like all of these can't be AI.
I would say they is. I would say they is because what you mean?
Too. I would too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because what? Like literally, have you lost your mind?
Yeah, that is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. Like as much as but it be them females that be like crazy about their boyfriend, but be like cheating.
Yeah, and this is the thing though. Like I'ma say, you could be crazy about every man. Because you can be. It's the fact that you need to keep me crazy about you.
Right.
It's like, I'm not wrong for being crazy about somebody I'm interested in. It's just, how long are you going to be able to keep the veil over my eyes? Right. Is this actually what I think it is, or is this something else?
Right.
Yeah, so like, I mean, cool. She like every nigga at the same level.
Mm-hmm.
Until the levels change. That's kind of like how it worked, period, though.
But
like
she's in a relationship, though. Well, yeah, she's in a relationship.
But was she with him recently? She wasn't with him. That was recent.
I don't know if them was recent videos or not.
I mean, well, Pebbles was with his kid and his baby mama for Christmas, so whatever, fast type shit.
Maybe. Maybe.
You get what I'm saying? But I have to realize I grew from that because I was one of those people that if I was in the wrong, we was all gonna be in the wrong. So I'm gonna pick up something out of your dirty clothes too, because you're not just gonna put me in the wrong. We're all going to be in the shit face. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I understand I didn't do this because of this, but let's just bring this up. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like fair is square. You get what I'm saying? Like, so life presented you with fairness.
Right.
So you can't be asking for more than you willing to give. Like,
that's true.
Yeah. So like, what you want? Once again, you gotta be manipulative. What you want, a bitch that don't know niggas want? You get what I'm saying? Type shit.
Hilarious.
Like you supposed to link up with the niggas, though.
Right. Don't get that's gaslighting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's like that's the only way that I know when things are happening to me. So I hate when people try to tell me like that's not what I'm on. It is what you on because that's what I be on. Like I know what's happening because I know what happened. Like you can't. You know, like when we talk about side quest thing, I know what people are doing because sometimes you be on a little side quest. You know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's like
I wonder if that shit true. If that shit recent though. But that nigga 50 Cent be coming with some receipts. Like how the
50
fuck?
50 Cent kind of mad annoying though. I ain't gonna lie to you because
like
what is this about?
It's like he's like he an evil villain.
He's a cancer. He's
a villain for sure. Like and then he play it like he don't care about shit. But if you ain't care about shit, you wouldn't. He's a troll. So focused.
So a lot of things I noticed about cancer people, it seems like they attack before they get attacked. Like they so emotional that they can't stand getting attacked. Like they can't really like hold up against it. So it's like they kind of like step on everybody before people step on them. But and it come off like they miserable though. And I don't think they know that. Like they're either like really mean jokesters, like real like dark people and stuff like that. Like they have like a darkness to them. Like it's almost like they trying to protect their feelings by coming at your head first.
Yeah, and I just think.
But it's kind of like if you shut the fuck up, won't nobody even bother you.
I think he a bully though. I don't think he's
definitely a bully.
I don't even think he worried about people attacking him because he just a bully. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause he got his shit together. He like, what the fuck you gonna say about me? He just doing this shit just to do it. Like, and the shit be funny, but the shit be like
damn, bro, you 50 years old. Literally. Like, not even just 50 cents.
Literally, though. Literally.
Yeah, like, you kind of really tweaking.
Damn.
I think I already knew it was true, though, when she went on Lando and made that video.
For sure.
Like, I don't even know this man. Like, he don't even know me. Like, 100%. You could just shut up. I would just shut up.
I wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said nothing. Like, I would just, you know, hit Pampers with every line that people been getting hit with since the Land Before Time, man. You believe what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you believe what you want. Like, you know you here with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
You know what it is.
Yeah, you know what's going on. Like, so you think I'm really outside with other niggas?
Yeah. If Pap ain't stupid, he wouldn't fall for that. He been in the industry a long time. He's seen a lot of women. So he know that.
Yeah, but sometimes you just gonna stay with your woman anyway.
Yeah, I mean most people do.
Well, yeah, I mean all she was doing was laughing in the car.
He's not gonna break up with her for that. I don't think so.
Okay, so I really hate that. I don't know if you've seen the interview about the Michael B. Jordan situation in the high school bullies thing where the girl had walked up to him.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so I feel like she should shut up.
Yeah, like why did she lie, say she didn't say that, but it's an audio clip of her saying that.
Yeah, that she was saying that he was corny. And granted, if you feel like he corny, it's cool. But now you going on other like podcasts or shows and you're talking about it and you trying to make it seem like these people that y'all be liking or these people y'all be looking up to and stuff like that, they really be coming off mean. And it's like, Michael B. Jordan didn't do nothing wrong in that situation. Just because I'm famous at this point in time, I do not have to be a humanitarian on top of that. And I do not have to be nice to people that weren't nice to me.
That weren't nice to me.
Like, you thought I was a lame ass nigga. Yeah. Let me be a goofy. You get what I'm saying? Let me be a clown. Like, don't see that I'm up and then want to fuck with me.
And then want to get your clout up all fucking with me.
Yeah, you want me to acknowledge you like, oh, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I remember that you were trying to be. I mean, the thing about it is that he recognized that he remembered you. He just remembered you for what you were. And now you want to be mad because you get the whole backlash of, ooh, this how hoes be, this how bitches be, stuff like that. You know, that's how social media don't interpret the situation. Now you feel a way about what's going on. But, like,
yeah, and then you're lying on your press run saying that you didn't say it. And like he owe you an apology. It's an audio.
He don't owe you an apology. And then she lying saying that one of his homies text her saying that he apologized. Michael B. Jordan did not apologize for that. Once again, I'm going to Zodiac signs. He is Aquarius. He ain't apologize for shit. Even if that nigga was dead ass wrong, he not apologizing for that. He does not care. He wouldn't have did it if he was going to apologize for it. He is not sorry.
Facts.
And he don't need to be sorry.
And that nigga ain't sending his homie to apologize to you for shit.
You just trying to make it look like you want society to think that he was in the wrong and he even felt bad for what he was doing. So y'all really took no.
No, you called him corny. It's a whole audio snippet of it, and he heard it. He wouldn't have even addressed it if he didn't hear the snippet himself.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Nobody watched your show. Nobody know who you was.
Right, man. I'm about to say, just take the clout that you're getting off of the situation.
I ain't gonna say nobody know who she was. She got a nationally syndicated show, so people know who she is, but nobody, he wasn't watching your show to see you talk about him. He heard it because
it's like some people gonna pull out certain clips, and that was the one clip that people had pulled up.
You feel me? The clip exists. That's my point. Like, he heard it because it exists. So to say that it don't exist and you didn't say it, and this is your very distinct voice. You have a very distinct voice. It's your voice on here. Like,
my thing is that why don't you just stand on what you said? Like, if somebody like, when you like, ain't I corny? I mean, I would be like, yeah, but I mean, you still Michael B. Jordan.
Right, he clouded up. Like,
I'm about to say, well, at least I know you watch my show. You get what I'm saying? Type shit. You know, like, just leave it there. But like, to make it seem like he was being mean. And he kept it really short, really sweet. Got up out of there. Like, he cursed out, like, bitch, get the fuck up on my face. Something like that. You know, he didn't get disrespectful. He didn't, you know, it wasn't distasteful what he did or anything. It was like, she was tweaking with that one. I don't really.
She didn't even have to say that. Like, I get it though, because people do glow up, and it do be amazing to see that sometimes. But if you think about it, most of the famous people you know, they was like cornballs, especially like actors and like singers and shit. They was like super like, you know, they was outcast. They was kind of lame. They was kind of. But like, they was probably the people that got bullied and shit like that. Like, shit, I got bullied growing up bad as hell till I was like 6th grade, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's some people who grew up with me who be like, man, that nigga he was getting straight A's and he was getting talked about. That nigga used to wear Walmart shoes. Like, it's some people that can genuinely say that, but it's some people who never seen that from me either and can be like, man, that nigga always been fly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know, it happens. You know, if I was Michael B. Jordan, I definitely would have took offense to it at that moment because of what she was doing. Now, if she can't, you used your platform to point out something negative about my past instead of being like, we went to school together, we wasn't friends, but I'm happy for him. He lit right now. Instead of like pointing out something negative, you ain't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You use your platform for that. Then you try to do an interview with me on the red carpet because you knew this interview was going to do good on your page and it's going to make your brand look good. You tried to use me to boost your brand after this. And I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to do that. It's the difference between you felt how you felt. You bullied me as a kid, and when you see me, you just, hey, keep it cordial, keep it moving. But don't try to bully me as a kid and then try to use me to come up too. Like, that's the lame part.
Exactly. Like, just leave it alone. Like, you just left it alone. Like, you could acknowledge it. Like, I mean, you could even ask them, like, was you not corny? You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could have, because think about it, like, corny being on that corny. So you could have been like, you know, the thing about it is that you didn't stand on it. You tried to make it seem like you didn't say it.
Exactly.
You know, like, that's the thing. Like, be who you going to be. If it's authentic, then it's authentic. If that's how you felt, that's how you felt. I mean, you were corny. I mean, I'm not the only person that felt this way. You know, I'm pretty sure.
And the thing about the corny statement, the wildest part about it is Michael B. Jordan literally been on major movies and shit. I don't know if we consider Hardball a major movie, but we from Chicago, so we do. You know what I'm saying? But he been in big productions since a kid. So like, how young was he when you was calling him corny? Like, I think, was he even a teenager yet? Like, who the fuck ain't corny before they a teenager? You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, no, because I feel like the cool kids are always cool kids.
No, that's facts, though. That's facts.
The ones that was cool was always cool. I think that you can't, like, uncorny yourself, or you can't, like you just. So he was probably corny all his life, like and it probably like was just interest stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's like interested in like anime and all that type of stuff, like you know. So I don't think that he was like super corny. Just that wouldn't be the guy that she would probably be interested in, you know. Like he was just, you know, cool. You know, some people just get that aura about them. They just cool, like you just a cool motherfucker.
Nah, that's a fact though. You right.
Because kids always been cool.
I felt like I was always like. I had some cool to me, but I had to, what you call that, like, learn my cool. Like, I had to watch cooler people. And
Yeah.
my main issue when I was a kid is I used to talk too much. I had diarrhea mouth. I didn't talk a lot, but the shit that I would say it without thinking, or I would say it without reading the room. That was me when I was a kid. Like, people used to be like, bro, how the fuck you just say that? Like, I remember we was having a conversation with one of my brother friends, and I was like 15 at the time. My brother was like 20, and his friend was like 19 having a baby. But everybody knew his friend, that baby wasn't his. Like, everybody knew it, and they was saying it behind his back, and everybody knew his girl was like a hoe and all this shit. Like, she would kick him out the crib every week. And
you told this man that one his baby?
No, I told him he should get a DNA test.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this though.
And he got so mad, he was trying to fight me, and my brother wouldn't let him fight me.
Okay,
because I was like 15.
You were not wrong in that situation. Second of all, I still don't think you care about reading the room before you say things.
Sometimes.
I think so. What the fuck? You just be like, well, I need to be said, and I think that's the part. Yeah, like.
Sometimes. I still
maybe
got that.
Y'all not reading the fucking room, and that's why y'all not putting people up on game. Well, I'm gonna say what needs to be said in this bitch.
Right.
You better DNA test that baby because it's not yours.
For real. And I think he found out that baby wasn't his though too.
Exactly. Like, why you mad? Why you want to whoop my ass for? You need a DNA test.
He want to whoop my ass because he knew I was telling the truth.
But think about it, is that why? You know what? Some things that I don't understand, but you know, once again, can't get in between dick and pussy because people feel away about stuff like that, but it's like you gonna whoop everybody is with the person that's playing you.
Exactly.
Leave me alone.
Whoop her ass.
Exactly. Whoop them niggas' ass that's laying up with her.
Fuck you,
whoop the actual baby daddy's ass, because it's not you.
Yeah. And then another thing, like not reading the room too, like some shit you can figure out through context clues. And I used to show how uncool I was by asking questions that everybody else knew the answer to already, instead of just waiting back and then like maybe pulling somebody to the side like, hey, what the fuck is this? Or I would show how clueless I was too. And motherfuckers be like, man, you lame as hell. Like, lame as hell.
That's not, I don't feel like that's lame.
I don't think it's too lame either though.
You know what I'm saying? See, you was never corny for real. Like, corny is like, I'm trying to think of a corny situation.
It was definitely corny niggas. Like,
corny situation was, it was like this dude, I guess, like trying to talk to me at one point in time. And I guess he was trying to talk to my friend, but I don't know, like, to me, okay, so he then goes out his way to bring me up while he talking to my friend. Man, my friend didn't even know I knew him. You know what I'm saying? So now this is corny. Like, who attention you trying to get, hers or mine?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're corny as fuck. Like, hey, you know, I have to tell Eva what? Why are you bringing up my name? She like, you know Eva? I'm like, no, he don't know me.
Right.
I have time for this shit. I don't have time for this shit because, in my opinion, that nigga don't know me.
Right.
I didn't even know his real name.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's corny. Right
yeah, it's like just.
Yeah, it was definitely, we had a.
I'm about to say it's more corny things because I say all the time when I say stupid ass shit or I say something or I ask a question like, man, what the fuck that mean? I do hair. You get what I'm saying? I just put that I do hair because, you know, I really need to know what the fuck that mean because I'm a hairstylist, bro. I ain't motherfucking looking at software and all this stuff. I don't know what the fuck that mean. That's the word for that? What that word mean? I mean, I can look it up, but you can tell me because you just said it. You know, like, and I don't feel like, shit, go on here. People like, you know what that mean? I don't even know what you just said.
Nah, like, that's different than, like, that's different than, like, if you just don't know something that just, okay, so when Aaliyah song came out, Rock the Boat, and she kept saying stroking, baby, I did not know what that shit meant for a long time. And I used to be I didn't know.
But when
I was like,
and
everybody thought I was so lame because I didn't know what that shit meant, and they would not tell me what it meant.
Why would they not tell you?
I don't know. It's like they wanted me to stay lame.
Because obviously, who was you asking? Because they might not know neither.
Man,
people will do that to you too. They make it seem like you asked a dumbass question. They don't know the answer either. Okay, I'm on y'all ass.
We was in 6th grade when that shit came out. Like, how do y'all know what it is?
Yeah, exactly. They don't know what it is. They weren't fucking.
Right.
They wasn't even fucking. They was fucking playing. So you telling me Dwayne Howard got up on that, what's the name, acting like he wasn't doing that cocaine?
Dwight Howard at that game?
Dwayne Howard.
At the game?
Dwight Howard.
He was half the game.
He said he didn't do it.
Absolutely. He was holding up the championship ring.
Tell you about women letting men go with the demise. E.J. Johnson.
You talking about Magic Johnson's son?
I actually have always loved E.J. Johnson. I thought he just always looked great. He was always just a good dresser and stuff like that, you know, like.
For his height and everything.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, he put that shit on, you know what I'm saying? But I also know money talks and money looks good. You know, however, the interview, and people always trying to say that people try to take things out of context. I think that the whole situation of, you know, we talk about the DL community. I think the DL community stays the DL community because these men are honestly thinking that they're straight men, especially when you have people that are part of the LGBT community or people that are gay or trans, but they don't want to be listed as being a part of the LGBT community, even though that's the reason this community was started.
Right.
As being only attracted to straight men. So that's where the whole ideology that these DL men don't think they're DL, because these other the trans people or the gay men that they're messing with are saying that they're only attracted to straight men. So they're identifying you as a straight man. So now you identifying yourself as a straight man, even though you know you are technically a bisexual man, you know, or honestly a gay man, whatever one, you know, it because you decide to deal with, you know, natural born women, trans women, and also gay men.
Right.
So
yeah, I've been seeing that article and I've been scrolling past it because that's like some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Yeah. If a man puts his private parts inside another man, or inside another, if you want to call yourself a woman, person with the same parts, that is homosexual. It's not hetero. So like for you to say you only like straight men would never ever have sex with a man. A real straight man would never have sex with a man or a trans woman. It does not work like that. You cannot just say you like masculine men.
And I think that's what I was thinking. Like maybe that's more so where they're saying straight at. You know, they like a man that's kind of like manly in a sense. I mean, but also it's like, why would you like a man that considers himself straight in society, which means that he could never be open with you? You know, like, so then now what does that do exactly for you? Like, what does that do? Like, he can never publicly be in the public eye with you due to the fact that he's taking a status as a heterosexual man.
Yeah, I
think you're not just attracted to straight men. You would have to be attracted to a masculine gay man, a man that will come across as straight. And so he said, like, "Oh, baby, I ain't know nothing.
Right, right. I think, that's what I think. I think they're attracted to masculine men or like street niggas or shit like that. You know what I'm
like
saying? That's cool if that's what you're
somebody that you more shocked that may be gay, but it's like you still should want an openly gay man. It's like I think that even with that, it's kind of like even when women decide to do the side chick or other woman thing and all this type of stuff. You know, like why do you want to keep those type of secrets? It's like, do you feel fulfilled in dealing with someone that you can't deal with in a public setting?
Yeah, I think they do. I think certain people just seek a certain type of validation, and the way that people feel wanted is different. Some people need you to say it out loud, and some people like to know secretly. Like, they'll see you out in public with your partner and be like, I'm low-key fucking that. He low-key in love with me too, or she low-key in love with me too. Some people get an ego boost off that shit. That builds their confidence.
Know. If y'all watched that previous video, one of them other videos, I cannot see no man outside in public with nobody. I ain't turning this bitch up because ain't nobody let me know shit. Right. I'm gonna let y'all know if I'm messing with anybody, man, ain't nobody let me know shit. Ain't nobody told me nothing like that. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Not a goddamn motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, if that man comes to my house, even if I'm like sneaking dealing with somebody where I haven't been outside, even though I don't think I've dealt with somebody that I haven't at least been outside with at least once, that might be a regular thing or this, that, and the other. But like, they did not tell me. They did not tell me that they had a woman. They actually don't even bring up women while they here. So I don't even know what the fuck this is about. Right. So I'm on my way if I see her with another woman. Second of all, okay, Kalani, she gay. Apparently she dating a woman right now. However, years ago, when she came out with that song with Chance the Rapper, and she said, he the type to make you lane switch. I said at that point, when I listened to that last, I said, Kalani gay. And everybody like, no, that ain't what she meant. That's just mean like that ain't her type. I said, nah, I think that meant she was gay. And they like, no.
Yeah, she's gay.
That's why she did Kyrie Irving like that.
Yeah, because she
that was just something to do when there was nothing to do. You know,
she did that man bogus. Then she tried to commit suicide or something after her. Something like she was crazy.
And that man had his feelings to this day. He did an interview or whatever like that. Like, talk about how he had never publicly. So like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, you need to grow the fuck up. Go to therapy and get the fuck over it. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I understand she a cold piece of work because that lady looks amazing. I will say that every photo op, she on the bed day, the bitch walking out she looks great. You get what I'm saying? I understand why you are hurt right now, but like, bro, you gotta let that go. Like, you really do have to let it go because you can get some cold work. You get what I'm saying? Like, the thing about it is like men that's in that type of like, you know, you a ball player, you know, like, so you can get like cold work. Now they might not, you know, be at the level of Kalani, you know what I'm saying, where they in the industry, they making music and stuff like that, you know, but you could definitely get somebody that, you know, that work a regular job that's fine as shit, you know, like they taking you up on your offer for sure, you know, like.
For sure.
For sure. Like 100%.
You got your pick of the litter.
Yes, you got pick of the litter out here. That's why I'm like, I think it was kind of corny. So I would never be probably like, bro, you got your heart broke one time and everybody here seen it. And honestly, didn't a lot of people even know. It was the fact that you did this interview right now and then like put a lot of people up on game.
Like, and then it's like, it was a lot of people on your side, so you could definitely get.
Yeah, everybody was on your side because. Yeah, that was fucked up.
Especially when she tried the suicide shit. That was so like, come on.
I mean, because I ain't trying to lose my following because I played this nigga.
Yeah, that was so I got to show y'all I'm really crazy a little bit off.
Crazy as hell over these niggas.
Crazy.
Crazy as hell. Okay, so, I cannot believe EJ Johnson, though. I really can't.
Yeah, I don't. That shit.
Yeah, I was like, when I was watching the interview and the people like, you trying to misinterpret it, like, nah, bro, tell us some, like, you know, like, and then it's like, you know, they just see my friend away, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. 7 foot, bro. And think about it, like, you look amazing. You know, you look amazing, but you is 7 foot. Like, and you do look like your daddy.
You look like your father.
You look like your father.
And like, no pause on this before I even said, but when you take your clothes off.
You look like your daddy.
Bro, you ain't got no... Come on, bro. You 7 feet tall,
that, I mean, you look
like
though.
A man naked, gang. You ain't no... Come on, bro.
But definitely the right gay man would definitely, like, you know, see you and his eyes be like, because, I mean, the public thinks you look great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always uphold yourself. Even when they were, like, on that, I think it was, like, a Beverly Hills TV show or something like that. Was Rob was here, you know what I'm saying? You dressing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely using your daddy's money the right way type shit. He actually put a post up and be like, I don't care what y'all say, I'm rich. Valid, you get what I'm saying? Because that is valid as fuck. Because I wouldn't get fucking with nobody saying either if I was rich. Because what you gonna do?
Right.
It don't matter. You're not gonna do what I could do.
Exactly.
Because I can go travel to another islands right now and you gonna be right here watching my content. Yep. So I understand. I get it.
Yeah, I do want him to explain what he mean by straight men, like men that only fuck women or men that are just.
They mean they always what they mean is men that identify as heterosexual in society.
That's it.
So that's what they mean by straight men.
You want
so I'm gonna say
in
a man that identifies as heterosexual. That's, you know, identifies does not, you know, because we know what identify me now. You know, when people put identify in front of
somebody in delusion. That's what it is.
They're able to keep their status. You know, they know status because much people try to make it seem like homosexuality and trans stuff like that is normal. It's not.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, I mean, it has become like more prevalent inside. Like, people are more open about it, but that doesn't mean that they're safe. You know, like.
Right.
So it's like, okay, cool. So, you know, it's not like, you know, it's frowned upon. People are shunned by their families, kicked out by their families. People don't want to deal with that type of stuff. So it's like they're able to keep the status of a norm, a heterosexual, have a woman, have a family, have kids, and they can also mess with you on the in-between time because this is the validation that they do give off. It gives the validation of their feminine. And you know what I'm saying? But think about it, it's like, you shouldn't want somebody just, you know, behind closed doors because it's like, you should want somebody that authentically wants you, like who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole of you. I mean, I understand, like, the feminist side, like, okay, you embrace your feminist side, so you want somebody to like that, but it's like, okay, cool. You know, a person that will publicly acknowledge you loves that feminist side about you too. So you don't have to go to these men that are DL, you know, to validate your feminineness. Like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these trans women and gay men out here are looking great, looking phenomenal, stuff like that. You could do better than somebody that's going to keep you in the motherfucking basement.
Right.
You can really do better than that. And a lot of these dudes, shit like that, they ain't even got nothing to offer you. They ain't even motherfucking paying no bills. It ain't like, because I don't know if you ever watched Pose, but at least when she was messing with, she was with Stabler, because I feel like everybody know who that is from Law and Order. Even though Stabler is, I believe he is homosexual in real
Is
life.
he gay in real life?
I believe he is.
Damn, that's fucking
it would make sense though. But she was messing with him. It was she was trans, but she hadn't had the operation yet. But he said basically he didn't want to have the operation. However, he was paying for her whole life. He was paying for everything, like the house she stayed in, the clothes she did, she didn't have no job. Like he had money, he was paying for everything. But like that comes to like trans, like because when you transition, so I feel like that's where it also puts trans women in a weird area, because if you fully transition, they tell you can't be with men that identify as straight. You can say, oh, men that identify as straight don't want you, but also men that identify as gay might not want you neither.
Because they don't want no vagina.
They don't want no vagina.
Yes.
So what do you do?
Stay in your own body. Put on a suit, sir.
I didn't expect you to say that. This is what people talking about when you say that. I didn't.
You wear a size 11 shoe and your collarbone.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah, I think that's also like the gray area that we don't think about. I wouldn't think about because I'm a woman that identifies as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's the issue. Like those men, the gay men that want you and that'll fund your life, that'll be with you publicly, stuff like that, want you to still have your male part. And then when you transition into having a female part, they don't want you no more because you don't have what I would want.
You gotta
even if you, and it's crazy because even if you a bottom,
right?
Yeah, they still. It doesn't even.
Man, look.
I mean, but I guess it's because they're attracted to the male.
Yeah, they attracted to the man part. That's where a delusion is for me for trans people and gay men that say they fuck with straight men. That is a delusion. If they like your penis, then they don't like women. Like that. I don't understand how y'all could say these niggas straight. They not straight just because they faking the funk with women all their life, which is what they've been doing. Like faking women out, or they probably do like
pussy. And it's like these men not even paying for that. That's the thing though. Y'all not even like that'd be the weird part about sad chick behavior, all that type of shit behavior. Y'all be like y'all done did the game all motherfucking wrong out here. Y'all done did this shit bogus as hell. Y'all just fucking niggas because y'all really want to fuck them. Why would you just not go get your own nigga? Why would you just not go get somebody that's at least get somebody that don't even make sense? You gonna be the sad nigga to a broke nigga?
Yeah.
I sad nigga to a broke nigga. That's crazy.
Sad nigga to a broke nigga.
Sorry to the trans.
And what's crazy is the gay dudes be the ones with the money. The niggas who be down low, they don't be having money for that. It be the gay dudes that be like doing shit for these niggas and shit. Like
yeah.
I know. I ain't gonna say I know a couple niggas.
Something about the dude that was saying he was gay for pay.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, he's one of them. I read a book about this when I was a kid. I read this book called My Bloody Life. And it was about this dude, he's from Chicago. He was a Mexican gangbanger. And he was just talking about how he started like using drugs and gangbanging, and he got molested. He was getting raped when he was younger, like 7, 8 years old. And he ended up getting homeless, like he was just on the street shooting niggas and shit like that, but he ain't had nowhere to go. And he ran into an older gay dude that would just ask him to fuck him. And he would give him $1,000 or more or whatever. And he'd slide over there, fuck the nigga all night, and fucking get paid. So he was like gay for pay. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of niggas that do that. A lot of street niggas do that. A lot. Like, think about it.
I'm not eating no coochie for no money. It's no amount of money. It's none.
I don't either. I do it for free.
It's just that I just can't like.
Yeah, I can't see myself sucking a dick or fucking a gay dude. He's like specified it in the book. Like I was always the one doing the fucking and all of that, but that don't matter, bro.
Yeah, but I think they feel like that matters. You know, like
it don't matter.
You know, it has become like right now it's making society a mess because you don't really know what's going on. You know, like you don't. Yeah.
I got a family member like that.
But it's like I don't understand why the men just can't identify as bisexual. And allow people to give their options, because the thing about it, like it's women that deal with bisexual men.
They think that the opinion of their friends and family in their neighborhood matter when it don't. Even though that's your community technically, when your real community, you will find your real community, and then even people in that
you will find your real community, and that's the thing about being authentic and being real. You find your community, you find people that you belong to. You find people that
And what's even crazier is the craziest part about the people in your original community, low key, probably don't care. Most of them probably don't care. They're gonna crack jokes behind your back. They're gonna say shit to your face, whatever. They're gonna say shit when they get mad. Everybody does it. You know what I'm saying? If I motherfucking mad, they're gonna call you a bald head bitch. They're gonna call me a
Yep.
fat ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
They
So
definitely call me a
people are
bald
gonna
head.
do that, but they don't care for real. Because they got their own shit they got going on. You know what I'm saying? They really don't care. Like, um, my last foster parent was a gay man, a gay black man, successful. You know what I'm saying? Nigga taught me a lot just about like grooming myself and shit like that. Even though I don't be listening now, I need to do more. You know, but he taught me a lot about just taking care of myself as a man and shit like that. He wasn't like flamboyant gay. He, certain when he got mad, you can tell, and certain shit he did, certain ways he dressed, you could tell. But he wasn't like feminine really. And all the guys he was talking to that I would like catch him with was all street guys, like fresh out of jail, did 10 years, 5 years. Like the main two guys that he used to talk to at the time, I was like 16, 17. These niggas was like 25, 26. One of them had did like 8 years in jail. And shit, I used to catch the niggas in his bed and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not naked or nothing, but catch the niggas in his bed and all type of shit. No bullshit. And it's like, I didn't care. It was like he was kind of trying to have it. He never came out and told me he was gay, but I didn't give a fuck. Like, he was providing a roof over my head.
Yeah.
I did think it was wild because at first he took in like teenage to like 20. He took in them type of kids. So at first, when I used to see these niggas around, I just thought, oh, he mentoring these niggas or whatever. Like, he doing with them what he do with me. He ain't never came on to me sexually. He treated me like I was his child, like I was his nephew. I called him my uncle. And the nigga didn't even want me fucking females. Like, he just, like, he was a real parent. He wasn't like, no, I'm a cool, you can have the bitches over and all. He wasn't, no, he was like, on that shit. Don't bring no babies in here, all that. Like, respect your body, all that. So when I used to see him, I just thought, man, maybe he just mentoring this young nigga or whatever. And one night I came home and I wasn't supposed to come home. I was supposed to spend the night out, but I ended up coming home and him and the nigga was in the bed, sleep together. And I was like,
And you know
oh,
what's crazy is that when I see his situations like that, because in that sense, it's like you kind of not respect, and maybe you felt like because of things you could not do or you was not strong enough to do mentally, that you could take on groups of people and kind of like express your feelings and emotions to be like, you don't have to be like me. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You can be who you are. You need to be strong in what you feel like. You need to do that together because it's like, I think it starts as a child. And I think that, once you get older, it's so hard to break habits. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't instantly see the results that you want. When you start to break habits or set boundaries or do this and the other. So it's like, I'm gonna teach you what I wish somebody would have taught me. So I wouldn't be sitting here right now sneaking around with niggas that won't go outside with me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like, shit, be who the fuck you gonna be, respect your body, make sure other motherfuckers respect your body and all that type of shit.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
So he definitely played I mean, I was with him all my teenage years. Shit. I moved to his house when I was 14, so, and I ain't leave till I went to college. So, and even after college, I was still coming home. Like, that's why I came home too. But I always just respected him as a man. So he never had to hide the fact that he was gay from me, but he never told me he was gay. And even though we used to have conversations about gay shit, and I was a young nigga, I was still using the word fag and shit like that. I was, young, 14, 15 years old. And he was like breaking shit down to me. And then I started really paying attention, like both his best friends was gay. You know what I'm like? They was super feminine. Like, one was a police officer. He was a detective too. The ones that jump out on you, the narcs,
Stable.
And he was soft as hell. He was like, he had a high pitched voice. He had a feminine voice. He was soft, but he was a big dude. He was swole. He'll fuck you up. And then the other one was a cardiologist, and he ended up getting killed. And I think it has something to do with his sexuality.
And that shit is horrible. Like every time, a lot of, and that's the crazy thing. It's like, and it's like that's the part of the protection that it needs to be focused on. Like I understand, like these gay men, you know what I'm saying, that are more feminine, and these trans women they do want, you know, to be identified for their femininity, but it's also like these men, these DL men and these men that want to keep you a secret, they dangerous as hell, and they will kill you to protect themselves.
I think
they
that's
will
what
kill
happened.
you to protect the identity that they're creating instead of being authentic. They will kill you over that.
Yeah.
They will come and kill you. And it's like, is your life worth, you know what I'm saying? Is someone that won't even be, how can someone that will not acknowledge who they are acknowledge who you are?
Exactly. How you expect them to protect you or revere you if they don't even love who they are?
They don't even, they can't even be who they authentically is, and you want them to love you for who you authentically. This is not love. This is manipulation.
It's not gonna work like that.
Exactly, and they will kill you.
Yeah,
to protect themselves.
Lennar got found like in Harvey, like I want to say in a trunk of a car or tied up or something. Like it was he died a violent death for him to be a cardiologist. He had like a mini mansion in like Olympia Fields. He had foster kids. Of course, he ain't had no woman in the house, but he had foster kids and shit. It was like, why did he die so violently? It seemed like it was because
people be mad. They be mad. They be mad. Like it's mad because of, and it's almost like some of these crimes. You wonder, like, is they trying to, like, when it goes so malicious, are they trying to kill that part of themselves when they kill that person?
That's what it is. They think if I kill this person, then this secret die with them.
Yeah, like this is something that I could just read, and it's like it's not like that. That person isn't the secret that you're holding. It's something within you. Like you're just gonna do this somewhere else. There's someone that doesn't know your story or doesn't know that you will do this. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna tell that next person, this is my first time doing something like this.
Yeah, because you're gonna end up in jail, and them niggas can see who's the gay nigga.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fucked in jail.
You know.
They can tell. The other gay niggas in there can tell who's coming in here and who's gay, who they can try. Like
that's what it's like. I don't. You know, I be trying to kind of understand things, but not for real. Because just be gay.
Right. Just be gay and be happy about it. Be open. Shit. Be gay, bro.
All right. Speaking about people having sex with people and stuff. Rape. Okay, I understand that's like kind of crazy as hell just to start off like with rape. Okay. However, I had seen this post earlier, and it was like, when men try to say, when women are talking about like rape culture and stuff like that, and they're talking about women, they say also men get raped too, and talk about some, okay, and they gave a list of things that, you know, women have to worry about, and it's like, okay, this is still like not okay and not acceptable. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make it seem like men are minimizing the rape on women by saying men get raped too. I think that needs to be a conversation that's more so had. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fact that it's not happening as often as it's happening with women. Men get drugged, men get raped by women, men get raped by men. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the comments said that, but they're getting raped by men, so that's even more of an argument. That's not even how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Rape starts at a young age for men just as well as it does for women. However, men don't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And then as they get older, and if something like that happens to them, you can't speak on it. Society look at you like a bitch. You get what I'm saying? How you let somebody rape you? You're a grown ass man. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it's like, you know, they in the comments talking about some, I mean, yeah, because did you ask him what did he have on when he left out the house? Okay, that's not, y'all are missing the fact that rapists are rapists. Just because men are not reporting the rapes does not mean it's not happening.
It's not happening.
You know what I'm saying? But these same rapists are rapists across the board. And it is women that will rape men. They drug them, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of them and stuff like that. Sometimes when you are drugged or you are incapacitated, that does not mean certain body parts on your body is not working.
Yeah. Because you could wake up, you could be getting some head in your sleep, wake up and your shit be hard. Or your shit be hard every morning regardless. You know
so your shit can get took too. You know what I'm saying?
Hard without you knowing. But not even just that. It's a lot of different ways that women rape men. You know what I'm saying? Without even
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about growth, and I'm about to say, women do that type of shit all the motherfucking time in society. Grab men, dicks, all want to touch, they grab down their chest, all that type of shit. I couldn't imagine if I was walking through the motherfucking club and some nigga rubs his hand down my chest. I don't care what my titties at.
Right.
I don't care if they out, they on the floor, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem.
Right.
However, if I walk past a man and I, you know, caress his body and stuff like that, that's just, you know, man, she on you, bro. You get what I'm saying? But it's still the fact that could have made you feel heavily uncomfortable. Like, I didn't want that bitch touching me. But it's the fact that it's like, okay, a woman just touched you, that's not a big deal. But it's like these same things happen, but the fact that we don't even look at it as being, you know what I'm saying, like a sexual assault situation, then it's like the fact that men can't speak out about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, but it's not the same. But it is the same because I didn't want to be touched.
Yeah, and a lot of women that speak from the platform of rape, they speaking from anti-misogyny, anti-men stance instead of anti-rape stance.
Yeah.
Because we are in fact getting raped. If not raped, molested. I got molested as a child by an older woman. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like real bad. Like when I say like some of these women, like I have seen women like so over aggressive. A nigga would have went to jail for in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Over aggressive, grabbing on niggas. Well, you ain't trying to come on me. Ooh, this ain't what you scared. You scared of this pussy. Like they get really aggressive. That's as how well. They be.
You know, and when you turn them down, they get more aggressive and they get mad.
Yes.
Just like how niggas get. Like you tell a woman you ain't on that with her, all of a sudden you gay, you this, right, you that, you a bitch ass nigga. Like, you can't handle it no way. You probably got a little ass dick. Like they get abusive when you turn their ass down. It's people need to really stop talking about gender and start talking about nurture. It's how these people was raised and they values and they morals. Because the same shit you see with men, you see it with women. Women will take that shit from you, even when you don't want to. And then niggas, we end up folding just like a woman to fold. Like, bro, this shit happens. Trust me. When I was a kid, I got molested by a girl. She was 12, I was 6. You know what I'm saying? When I was in a group home, the girls used to pull me in the closet, kiss on me, shit like that, pull my pants down. I'm like 4. They like 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's a reason. It's a psychological reason why I like older women. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like it happens to more people than, like it don't have to be penetration. To more people
than people will ever speak on.
If an older woman make you eat her pussy, that's still rape. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't have to put your dick in. Like my dick wasn't even getting hard. But it's a lot
of men that will never speak on, especially as a child, sexual encounters or abuse that they have encountered. You good? I'm saying like that whole, when the women be doing the post about, I was 9, I was 14, stuff like that. It's a lot of men that can also attribute to this. They just don't, because like you don't want to expose this. You get what I'm saying? Because if you talk about the fact that it was a woman, then a lot of society gonna be like, man, I wish that was me. Shit, I wish some more bitches were me. And then if you talk about the fact that it was a man and you was a kid, they're gonna categorize you as being gay. And it's like, how can I be gay when I didn't want to do this?
I didn't even want to do it.
I didn't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child. I'm in a child's place.
Even if you did kind of want to do it, you was socializing or thinking you wanted to do something like that. It was a reason why
you wanted to be accepted.
Overexposed. You wanted to be accepted. Peer pressure. My homie told me of how he lost his virginity, and I was like, bro, you got raped, and he was like, bro, I'm glad you said that, because all these years I've been feeling like I got raped that day. It was all 4 of them in the house. He was 9. His other cousins was 13, 14. They was like 13, 14, 15, and he was 9 years old. And they was like on a 2-man, but he wasn't part of the 2-man. He younger than them. So they basically, his cousin was fucking, and they basically made this 13-year-old girl basically made him fuck her. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, my shit had just started getting hard at that time. Like, he was like, I really didn't want to do that, but they was like making me do it.
Yeah, because like, bro, you don't want no pussy. No,
yeah, that's literally how they came at him. Like, you don't want no pussy. And he literally didn't even know what pussy was. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, he's from the hood, he's from the street, so he knew what pussy was, but he ain't never felt it, ain't never seen it, ain't never smelt it for real. And he fucked that girl that day. He was like, that's how I lost my virginity. And ever since then, I've been feeling like I got raped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I feel like I lost my virginity to a rapist. You know what I'm saying? And that shit happens every day in the hood. Every day. Like,
yeah, because it's like they normalize like it being okay. And it's like, when I seen that post, it just kind of like pissed me off a little bit, because it was like, it's the fact that you don't know what men fear because they don't talk about it. And it's like, I'm not, trying to be like on, because clearly I don't be on me and sad all the time, because they don't like me and I like them. We're even. But it's like, sometimes you have to understand when you're an issue in society as well. Like you're being an issue in society by not identifying that this is something that happens that's not spoke about. It's something that's done in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like even like rape on women or rape like that happened within marriages or relationships. That was something that didn't get spoke on at all before. You know what I'm saying? Then we came out the dark to speak on that. If we're going to come out the dark and we're going to start speaking about rape, then we're going to speak about all types of rape. You know what I'm saying? Like these men are out here getting raped. You know what I'm saying? And they're not able to speak about it because the way they'll be judged in society. You're a grown man. You're supposed to be the protector. How are you the one? You know what I'm saying? You don't know if they walking outside something. Do you care about if you go out and get drunk? If you feel like, yes, men get roofied. Yes, they might be scared. We're not supposed to not go out. I mean, we all still go out, and we know what could possibly happen when we go out. We know that things could end badly. You know what I'm saying? That's how life works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what else? You know what else is a form of rape that people don't talk about enough? It's like you finna mess around with a chick and you really want to wear a condom, and she get on top of you.
She allergic to latex.
Or yeah, that too. That should be a lie. But not only that, like I've had a chick get on top of me, like I just want to feel it raw for a few seconds.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no, I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the thing in the other, you know, because when women experience it, then all of a sudden, you know, you rape me if they a dude takes the condom off in the middle of sex, you know.
Yeah, it's rape. You one stroke and it's rape. Yeah. So like I've had women sit on my shit and I be so mad, like damn.
Because I did not want to hit you raw.
And then I make you, I ain't gonna say I make you, but like I ask you take a day after or something like that, or now I'm asking when was your last ovulation? When was your last period? Are you ovulating? Now I'm so nervous. I'm so scared.
Because I didn't want to have
you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to do that with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I trusted you enough to have sex with you, and I didn't think you have an STD or nothing like that, but I still don't want to have a baby with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the thing, when it comes to unprotected sex, even if you are pulling out and stuff like that, you know, it's still a chance.
All my kids was made off pre-cum. I pulled out for all of them. I have 4 except 1. I have 4 kids. My last one, I had a condom on that broke. So you talking about freaky, weird shit? Like, nigga, I ain't none of them. For real.
Yeah, so it's like that is the scary part.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I
don't want
to do
this. And I'm so fertile, I be on top of that. I'm wearing condoms, or you on birth control, and even then I'm still wearing condoms. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit, I feel like that's a form of rape. Like,
yeah, it is. But I mean, but they be, I don't know. I don't like to have unprotected sex, so I think that's the thing. Like, I think, first of all, I'm fertile.
Sex now.
My middle name actually could be Myrtle at this point. So that's the thing. I know that I am a fertile woman. So especially like when you put your health at a certain level, it makes you more fertile. You know what I'm saying? So I do focus a lot on what I eat and stuff like that. I know, like, even you will know you fertile. You get what I'm saying? Like, about, you know, paying attention to the body. You know, you pay attention to, you know, your cycle had come. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, when your ovulation, you get what I'm saying? Your regular discharge and all that type of stuff. You pay attention to the woman, your body as a woman. So I know, like, okay, my fertility is there. I'm not really in the mood to be pregnant by nobody I ain't supposed to be pregnant by, nothing like that. So I like to go on ahead and use a condom. I'll use a condom. Even though everybody has a little bit of a latex allergy, and I really hate that it has got like to the point that women can use that as an excuse with the whole latex allergy. And I understand that some people have an excuse, they might have bigger, you know, situation. However, though, I will say that BV is worse than the latex reaction because it's only like a day. Take some Benadryl. Take some Benadryl. Benadryl better than taking Plan B. Take the Benadryl.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it's like, I understand you want to use latex condoms because non-latex, that lubricant don't be lubricating.
Hell no.
Yeah, that be get weird. It just be drying out everything. Everything be dry.
That should be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That shit.
That's the worst shit ever. I don't know who came out with non-latex condoms, but damn.
Man.
This shit is horrid. I hate it here.
Desert dry. Fuck.
Shit, am I allergic to non-latex?
Right. Right.
And it made the whole sex experience terrible.
Yeah.
Like, this is terrible. Oh my God. Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that shit is definitely rape.
Yeah. Sure. The ladies out here raping. But it's just the fact that I think that we just need to be more honest about, but the thing about it is that when you ask for honesty, you have to ask for acceptance. It was actually one other thing that I had. Accountability. This is also another therapy term that is thrown around too much, in my opinion. Okay, accountability also has to come with alignment. And I think that's the point that people are missing. And it also depends on perspective. Like, so your alignment, you're trying to hold, you want somebody to be accountable to the way you feel. You're trying to hold somebody accountable, but this person is not aligned with you.
Right.
So it's not the fact that they're not being accountable. It's the fact that you two are perceiving the situation totally different.
Right.
So instead of trying to get accountability out of this person, stop talking to them. Like, that's literally would be the resolution. Accountability on both of y'all behalf, and just stop talking to each other. Because y'all will never understand where each other's coming from because y'all are not aligned. Y'all do not perceive situations the same way.
They don't
Y'all
even-
have different perspectives.
Exactly.
This is not what y'all don't understand what the fuck y'all talking about none of the time. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that happens in friendships. It can also happen in relationships. Relationships, y'all stick around long because y'all might be aligned when it comes to sexual chemistry, but y'all not aligned when it comes to mental compatibility. So that's y'all issue right there. Go ahead and drop it. And then when it comes to friendships, stuff like that, why? Because like sometimes when I hear people talk, it's like never paying devil's advocate because the devil don't need no advocate. But it's like, okay, I see what you could be coming from, and I can see where this person could be coming from. But the reason that y'all can't see where each other come from, because y'all have perceived the situation different. So y'all are expecting different reactions for the outcome. And it's like, they can say sorry, but sometimes people don't want to say sorry because my actions would still be my actions again if I was in a situation again.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm not saying sorry. It's not that I want to not take accountability. It's the fact that I will repeatedly do this. And that's what people are missing. I would always be this person in this situation. I would do nothing different.
People don't even be thinking they did nothing wrong to be accountable for.
Exactly. What I did what I knew to do.
Yeah, like people don't like my situation right now that I'm going on with one of my old friends / business partners. I don't even think he did nothing wrong. I think like I'm expecting an apology or some accountability from the nigga, and he didn't do shit wrong. And people like, man, you should beat his ass. People like that, you can whoop their ass 1,000 times.
Yeah.
They gonna be the same person they gonna be. They gonna get up and they gonna snake somebody else, or they gonna do some other selfish shit, and they not gonna think nothing of it.
Yeah, because that's just the way they are.
And they gonna blame you for the ass whooping.
Because like people be like wanting, like that's why I'm like, you stop asking people to be accountable and just get them about your life. Like because it's like they are being accountable at their level of perception. Like that, this is how they cannot do anything more. Like at that point, if they take accountability and apologize, they might be lying.
Facts. And then I think people who are truly accountable are people who seek to be accountable, right? So if you are, if me and you aligned, right, and I know I pissed you off, I'm gonna seek to make that right. I'm gonna try to find out why I pissed you off, why I hurt your feelings, and where I could get that shit right. People who are not aligned with you, they're not even gonna seek that accountability. They're not even gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even gonna seek that. Because even the most selfish people is accountable to somebody in their life. They feel something for somebody. You feel me? So people who don't even seek that, even think about, hey, let me figure out what I did wrong here, or what I did to rub her the wrong way, or whatever, they not gonna be accountable. Real accountable people are gonna seek times to be accountable. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. Like, people not accountable because they don't want to be, like, or they they not lined up with you. Like you said, they not aligned.
Yeah, they not aligned. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, I have to realize, like, I don't know. You know what's not aligned with me? Being in a relationship.
Being in a relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
No, and it's crazy because it's like, it at this point, it's like on purpose accident or something like that. I don't really know what's going on. But it's like,
fuck that shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Be nigga that get money. All right, cool.
It really ain't worth it. Right? I mean, like, but what we trying to do, that shit is in the way.
Yeah, it do be in a way, and I think it's like you try to find somebody that's in alignment that will understand like how you are or how you come and type shit. And I don't think that that's gonna happen.
It's not right now. Not unless you find somebody who at where they want to be at, right? Because when you trying to get to where you want to be at, you tend to love what you're doing more than you love other people.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I be. Like, I would rather be here than in a woman's face sometimes.
Yeah, and it's just, and I think that's the thing. And I had to really dig into myself. Like, you want a relationship because you just want like the dates and stuff like that. Because when I think about a relationship like in depth, I've been thinking like,
the obligation.
Do I have the time?
Yeah, the shit that come with the relationship shit is not what it is. Like, the obligation, just the time obligation. Like, when you off work, you a hoe getting into it with your girlfriend if you not spending a day with her on your off day. The whole time my off day, I damn near want off of everything. Meaning you too. But when you in a relationship, you ain't really got that option.
Yeah, you don't really have that option. It's like I don't know. I feel like I'm okay with like kind of like existing with a person, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like the person that like I wouldn't say a sneaky link situation because I'm never doing nothing that's sneaky. That's what
Yeah.
the fuck that's going on. You can know
Yeah,
what
like
the fuck
somebody
going
you
on.
can go out with, you can lay up with, but you ain't gotta talk to every day. You ain't
Yeah.
obligated to come to their
Now I do
family
like to
event.
talk to people every day, but that's not a I think it's a Chicago thing. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a Chicago thing, and it's like I do worry about the safety of people often. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes like warmer months, or it'd be like that warm day or something like that. I would like if you do shoot me a text message or something like that. You know, due to the fact that like I wouldn't want the people that I am intimate with to be friends with me on social media. And that's just for it's not because of my content, because I don't, that's, you know, this is who I am. You know, you can watch my content from any other. It's more so like for my I pulled myself out of obsession. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I start dealing with somebody, I get obsessed with them. So it's like that's the only way to like kind of like sever that tie. Like
The
I
social media shit, not seeing them every day,
yeah,
not
because
having so much access.
or make me overthinking. You get what I'm saying? Everything you post stuff like that. Like even though like I post stupid ass shit, I'm not even looking at it through the lens of the fact that I post stupid ass shit that don't really align with who I am. But I'm looking at everything you post, feeling like it align with who you is and what you talking about. You talk about me. You was saying so now I'm just you know I'm going into psychosis. You get what I'm saying? It ain't even that damn deep. You know when I could just like we could just live our separate lives, and when we come together, we just come together.
That's a decent situation though. I had a situation like that with a young lady. I did start liking her though. She started liking me, but shit ain't work out how it was supposed to. But when we was liking each other, it was natural though. So that's what I liked about it. It wasn't like no forced shit. It wasn't no you ain't answering the phone for me, or I ain't talked to you for 2 days, so we wanted to argue, and it wasn't none of that. It was like every time we talked, it was like if we picked up where we left off. The sex was good, communication was good. She always taught me something. I love women that teach me shit. So she always used to like teach me shit. Like she was like a super feminist though. Don't get me wrong. We would have little debates, but she would always teach me something in those debates. So I liked her. It was supernatural. It just didn't work out. But that was like my ideal situation. Like I can move how I want to move. I ain't gotta be with you every day. She lived in another state, but she was here like once a month type shit, once every 2 months or whatever. So I was like, it was cool.
So like I was having a situation like that, but I think I think the thought of it is scary in a sense, especially because of a person that's not used to stuff like that. Normally I start talking to a guy, then I talk to the guy every day. We locked in. I'm at your crib, we on my crib, we doing this, we doing that, and then it's like I run into this guy. I like the person. It seems like the person might like me, but it's like.
What? It just fell off?
No, it didn't even really fall off. It's just like, so what's going on? Like, I don't know. Like, you know, it's like, because it's not what I'm used to. But it's like, okay, cool, whatever. It's like, whatever. It's like, then it's like, it forces you. I feel like every situation in life forces you to learn something about yourself.
Yeah.
And I feel like in that situation, it forced me to focus on myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I tell you, like, I even like tried to get out the way of the situation and then just kept on getting back in the way of the situation. Then it was like I even was trying to like even possibly like start a new situation. Nothing was like I talked to a new dude for a day.
And you would go back to the other dude.
No, it's not even. I'll go back to something that happened. Like the communication just stopped.
Right.
Like the communication just stopped. Like it wouldn't even be like me like. It wasn't the communication just stopped. Well, it'd be like
I like them type of situations though, because I don't want to be talking to your ass for 3-4 weeks and we just stop talking, because then it's weird to me. It's like we had this 1 or 2 conversations and we realized that we didn't want to be obligated to talk to each other every day. Like I don't know. I like them, but I see what you're saying though. Like
it just seemed like nothing else is even work. You know, like it seemed like as if like the universe is like forcing me to not even align myself with things that are not aligned.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, like
for sure.
The one situation that's working is the one that is kind of like
you don't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the one situation that's
what are we doing?
Consistent like a motherfucker.
But this is how you can make or break a situation though, because our problem right now, especially in this age and time, we think that everything is supposed to be next level, or everything. After this, what's next? We got a what's next mindset just as human beings right now because of social media and shit like that. You know, you hit 1,000 followers, what's next? 2,000 followers, what's next? 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got a what's next mindset on everything. So I think you got to let it be. And a lot of times when we let shit be and just let shit flow naturally, it's gonna flow in the right direction.
Yeah, and I think that was the thing, and it was like, you know, like it's like we talk, but we ain't really talk. If that makes sense, like, you know, like you talk about a whole bunch of bullshit, you don't never talk with her like that. One day, he did tell me like, you move a little fast. He was like, you talk fast too. He was like, that's probably why you move fast. He was like, because I'm like on page 3 and you like on page 20. So I'm like, okay. So it's like, it's almost like, you know how like you would think someone isn't paying attention to what's going on, but then they are paying attention to what's going on.
For sure.
It's just like,
for sure.
I'm gonna stay doing what I do though. And then you can do whatever the fuck you gonna do.
Yeah, because you can find somebody that moves just as fast as you.
Yeah.
Who on page 22.
Yeah, but honestly, when I do my little digging into myself and stuff like that, everybody that was on that move fast shit, I was even just talking to my brother about this earlier, and I said all them dudes that be on the move fast stuff, and that's what women mess up a lot in society. You know, they never want to pick the slow burn situations or people that do move a little slower. You know what I'm saying? Like, they consistent, but they're slow moving consistent or whatever like that. Now, it can be bullshit or it can be for real, but I'm gonna let you know who is the most bullshit is that nigga that's super fucking eager. The nigga that's in love with you, introduction. He talking about building some shit with you. He talking about doing this. He talking about doing that. He talking about doing this. He don't even know what your pussy tastes like. You get what I'm saying? He's talking about all this shit. He's gonna play on top of your head. He's gonna play on top of your head. He literally wants some ass, and he knows that you have seen several different posts about if a man really wants you, he coming to the door doing this, that, the other, blah, blah, this, and the other. So you have conditioned yourself to also think that when men are eager to do stuff for you, that they want you. They want to be committed to you. A man know when he first see you. A man know in 6 months that he want to marry you. A man know when he had this and the other. You will play yourself real motherfucking short, because the thing about it is that if that could have been the truth at one point, when life was more organic, when we didn't have social media. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't have all these conversations. You didn't have a million posts kind of telling men what women are looking for. So I could just portray myself as this person that society is looking for.
I was literally just talking to my homegirl about this earlier, and she was saying basically the nigga did everything to get her and then broke her heart. And I was like, you know, it's so easy for us to do that.
It's so easy to get your heart broken.
I was like, because y'all put all y'all hopes, dreams, fears, everything online. You tell us exactly the man you want. You share the niggas that you want to look like. You say what job you work. You telling us where you kicking it at. It's so easy to just scroll y'all timeline, figure out who you are, and pop up at Platinum and buy who connects to you. And act like I just bumped into you randomly.
Yeah, that's why I stay out of
You know how many times I've done that? You know how many times I've liked a woman and I ended up in the same bar as her?
That's what I'm about to
say. You know how many times like I've been like, or I found out that she be in spots that I be in or around people that I be around. How many times I've placed myself around them people so I can get around her? Like, it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? But some people would call that initiative. I wanted her, so I went and got her. You know what I'm saying? But it's also opens you up to like demons, to like people who just want to prey on you too. You giving them too much access. You know what I'm saying? That nigga who like you, he gonna come find you. I've been that nigga that came and found a motherfucker. I'm coming to get you if I want you. But it's also niggas who gonna come get you just to play with you, just to conquer you. It's niggas who conquerors out here.
And also, I feel like people don't try to learn stuff from people. You know, even with the situation I be in, whether they fail or successful, like, what am I learning here? Like, what is this showing me? What is this teaching me? Who is this person to me? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, people aren't just like, you know, I think, you know, it's more so like people always just worried about like what they can get, you know, or like, you know, being performative and stuff like that in the situations, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, why was this person presented to me? What am I here for? Or what am I presented in their life for too? You get what I'm saying? Like, if you learn people and stuff like that, if you listen to people close enough shit, you can figure out like what I could possibly do for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, not in the sense of like, you know, like make a person a better person, but it's like, you know, it's some things I know that I'm good at. You get what I'm saying? I'm good at probably making people feel seen or making people feel love, you know, and stuff like that. So it's like, shit, I feel like that's why a lot of people come in. Now, however you want to take it and shit like that, whatever the fuck, you know, fuck you or whatever you want to fuck play on my top and shit like that. But it's like, okay, cool. Then it's like, well, what have I learned from you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some of my content come from, you know, the niggas that didn't play with me, and some of my content comes from the fact that I be playing with niggas.
Facts.
So it'd be like, whatever. Yeah, like, yeah. So, yeah, life been pretty solid though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take a real good nap.
Keep them niggas away from you.
Yeah.
Keep them away from you.
You know, and I said that like I'm just not. You know, and plus also like any dude that approach me is instant like, man, I know you be going out there shit like that, baby. I be in my house smoking my hookah. It's like, don't nobody even been asking me to go outside like that, or it'd be like some weird shit, or it'd be like a person I don't want to go outside with, or as soon as a person asks me to go outside, my stomach start hurting, and I ain't going outside if you ask me to go somewhere. My stomach start hurting. My stomach start hurting. You gotta beat it. I don't even. I'm not putting it on.
It's over with. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's super duper over with. And I'm going to double down on this one. Them old ass men should not be trying to date them young ass girls if they broke. That's irritating as fuck to me.
That's a fact.
That's literally irritating as hell because once again, y'all fucking up the game. The young chicks, y'all fucking up the game too by fucking with old ass niggas that ain't got no money. That don't even fucking make no sense. You are young and you are youthful and people will pay for that. Because the reason them old ass men want you is because you're youth. So you do need to be getting to them. I'm not a transactional person. However, though, if I was going to date old ass men, I would have dated the ones with money. I'm not dating no old ass men because what the fuck I need maturity, nigga? That's going to come with motherfucking time anyway.
Right.
I don't need that shit right now. Exactly. I need the bread. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
If you ain't got no motherfucking bread, I ain't coming up off no ass for no old ass man. That don't even make no sense.
That's moving backwards to hell. First of all, nigga, how you gonna snatch one of the young girls off the market and not even give her no experience or nothing like to show for it? Like you just snatched her off the market from the rest of the young niggas so she can have experiences with, spend money with, take trips with, shit like that. And you ain't gonna do none of that for her. You ain't gonna show her nothing different.
You gonna fuck with a broke nigga your age. That's how I really honestly feel. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like these old ass cougar bitches, they fucked up the game too. You know what I'm saying? What? Once again, social media and then fucked up the game. You know, they get these young boys. Y'all need to be getting stuff from these old hoes too, other than some damn pussy. You get what I'm saying? Because they out here trying to ruin your life. They calling your baby mamas, calling your chick, shit like that. That old hoe was supposed to be sponsoring you, not ruining your baby mama, you and your baby mama situation.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Old hoes got BBLs and 40-inch bust downs now. They 40, 45 years old, fucking on little niggas that's 21.
And y'all let them forget their place.
And asking these little niggas to trick off on them and everything.
You get what I'm saying? Literally.
I just seen two bitches I know over 35 arguing over a Chicago rapper because he got money. And one of them got like an 18-year-old daughter or some shit, 19-year-old daughter or some shit. Like, bro, y'all tweaking. Like, y'all
messing up the game.
If you 21 and you talking to a motherfucker that's damn near 40, her ass better have a hot plate for you when you come over there. She better show you some shit you ain't never seen from these young girls. Ain't nowhere in hell I'm 21 tricking off on no bitch that's damn near 40.
These 21-year-old boys, I'm about to say, y'all get manipulated, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all need to learn how it go. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna get in their feelings, and they gonna run y'all little young chicks off. You know what I'm saying? The old women that used to be messing with the little YNs back in the day before turn YN came about, you know what I'm saying? They did what they did. They went about their business. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care about what you had going on. These women are actually invested. They actually want you to be their man now. Stop messing with them old women. Just go and mess with women that's your age, because right now it's almost like everybody's in the same bucket. The older women want to be in the same bucket as 20-year-olds. So it's like it's all the same man frame. They don't even care about the age of dude. They just want dude to take care of them.
Yeah.
And that's not what's going on, baby. You talking about you went younger to 25-year-old that's scamming because he take care of you. Yeah, he can because they ain't even his money.
Right, and you had plenty of time to get your shit together.
You had plenty of time to get your shit together with a nigga that could get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? You was the one 25. You could have found a 25-year-old then locked in.
Y'all could have built something together.
You trying to be 25 and you 40.
Nowhere in hell I'm talking to an older lady that's broke. I had a cougar like a few years ago when I first got single. I met this cougar chick, and I met her. Don't judge me. I was driving like DoorDash or something. I met her at McDonald's. She was working at McDonald's. Whole time I'm thinking she the manager. I'm thinking she the fucking general manager at this McDonald's. This lady was fine. She was thick. Everything. I pick up my order. She steady looking at me, talking to me. I go back in that bitch. I'm like, let me get this old lady number. I ain't never got an old lady number before. Never. I didn't even know how to approach her. When I came back in, she instantly knew what I was on, and she kind of like coasted the conversation. So I get her number. We texting for a few days. You know what I'm saying? I was actually surprised that she was texting me because old ladies usually want to talk on the phone and shit. So she was texting me for a few days.
Can I know how old this old lady was?
She's almost 60. She's 50.
She was really an old lady.
She's 50-something, 53.
Okay, because I want to know, like, at what point people going to start calling me an old lady?
She's almost 60 now. That was in 2023, so she was 53, 54, or whatever. And she looked so good for her age. She thick, everything. Ended up finding her on social, well, actually, she ended up inviting me to her crib. Terrible house. It wasn't even a house. It was like a fucking bungalow apartment. Like, it was the smallest studio apartment I ever seen.
Bungalow.
It was tight in there. I ain't had nowhere really to sit. You know what I'm saying? She smoked weed, and we was smoking. I'm like, damn, you kind of old to be smoking the way you do. But I ain't judging her because I'm going to be 60 smoking too, most likely. So I ain't judging her. But I was just like, damn. I wasn't expecting her to keep, because, look, I smoke, so I don't expect people to keep up with me. I smoke, and people be like, look, you smoking too much. Me, she sat there and smoked all that weed with me. I was shocked. I was shocked at that. She told me she had cooked. That over there was no food. I ain't smell no food. I ain't ask her for none, but I ain't smell shit. It was no food on the stove. Smallest apartment ever. She don't have a car either. I get over there. I finally ask her, like, how long you been managing McDonald's? And she like, I ain't a manager no more. I was. I'm like, you was a regular like shift manager or some shit? I thought you was like GM or something. That lady just worked at McDonald's. You feel me? Like, she was broke as hell. She was looking for me to spend money on her, and I was like, do you sell pussy or something? Like, I was trying to figure this shit out. And from there, I just stopped talking to her. I was like, I ain't talking to no old lady that ain't got no money. Yeah. I'm just knowing she got a nice house. She gave me an address in Gary, but you know Gary on the edge of Maryville, so they got like nice houses over there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna slide on her. Slid over
Bungalow. There. It's hilarious.
Bungalow, no car, nothing. She fucking hourly employee at a McDonald's in Indiana, so you know they minimum wage low as hell. She probably making like $15 an hour. Like, lady, I can't do nothing with you. I'm not finna spend $1 on you. I'm not finna do nothing with you. Like, no. I was so geeked. She like, I cooked all that. I'm, oh, got me one. No. It was.
Yeah, no.
I'm never doing that.
And that's how these old men, they be out here, like, these old men, they honestly done lost their man. You get what I'm saying? Like, it'd be old men, like, approaching me that ain't on shit. You know what I'm saying? And they just think that you can see, baby, you can't teach me shit with your broke ass. You better get the fuck up. You better beat it.
Yeah, half of that.
I don't know, like, I'm not looking for a mature mate. Yeah. That's not what the fuck I'm looking for. I'm not looking for like just a mature mate. Like, a lot of people are mature, or at least at my maturity level. Yeah, like people my age or around my age, even a couple years younger and stuff like that, they would be on my maturity level. So that doesn't even make sense. I don't need someone that's 20 years my senior that's broke as hell talking about maturity.
Yeah. Because how mature are you if you ain't got no motherfucking money? Or you don't know how to save it, or you don't know how to work a job?
You think I'm gonna argue with some broke ass 50-year-old?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lot to do.
That's mad.
That's a lot to do. You know what I'm saying? And then women end up tricking themselves to talking about some. I need a man that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all think the same. That old ass man think the same as them young ass niggas. You just think he think different because he's old as fuck. That man not on nothing. You finna be arguing with some man that you shouldn't have gave no pussy to. You finna be arguing with him for no reason. Because he lied to you and said that you could have a better life with him. And I don't know why you believe that he can have a better life.
Because he can teach you some shit. Like, what the fuck you gonna teach me?
You literally got YouTube right now. You can go on YouTube and learn some shit. Like, you got YouTube. It's old ass men on YouTube that'll teach you something without you having to give no ass to them.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no. I could never go. Right. I just feel like, if you old and you trying to date something young, you better be able to show us something different. Show us something young niggas ain't showing us something. Otherwise, she need to grow with a nigga her age.
Yeah, talking about what if he was that nigga? I don't give a fuck about nobody being that nigga if you don't have that money to go with that.
Right.
Fuck, you not that nigga. You not that nigga. What, you got personality?
Right.
You got personality?
Right. Or you did some little shit in the past that people respect.
Would you kill somebody?
Like,
what they fucking do?
Right. Fuck out of here. There's young niggas out here killing niggas. What the fuck?
Exactly. Hell no.
And they got money too. There's young niggas out here killing niggas at the Miris and Balenciaga's on. What the fuck are you talking about?
I was saying, they definitely, like, the game, but I think social media has thrown everything off, stuff like that. Then women also be like stuck on like, old ass man. I mean, he a nice looking old ass man. I don't give a fuck how good you look. You old. You look good for your age. I'm keep moving. Yeah, nice. I can.
Right.
Yeah, it's young. I say you probably look way better when you was my age.
Type shit.
Exactly. So I'm gonna find somebody my age.
Funny as hell.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no. Because I'm not gonna care what nobody, like, if I get with somebody right now, I'm not gonna care what they look like in 20 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, anyway. So that'll be irrelevant. You know, I get with somebody right now, you know, I like them, we in a fall in love, we get married, we have kids, whatever fuck we decide to do. I don't care what they look like in 20 years. That's irrelevant. That's literally like I will always see you in the way that I see you. It's just like having kids. I will always envision you in that same way anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna envision you as the person that I fell in love with. So what you honestly grow to look at, it don't even matter. Yeah, it's like, cause I'm it's like Shallow Hal. Shallow Hal is like a probably real ass movie because what you see of a person, like I can't really even like everybody. That's what I'm gonna say. Everybody sees everybody differently because you see personality traits. You see what this person is, stuff like that. You only get that one time of not knowing a person, and it really honestly depends on. Because once again, I'm saying I feel like you run into people in your past lifetime, so I don't feel like everybody vision is the same. You know, like I don't see me how other people see me. You don't see you. You know, like I don't know. You know, but it's like I know, like the person you're in love with, you see love. Right. You don't. Right. I don't actually see the little petty imperfections. You only see that in people you don't like.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, I'm about to say shit. The man I'm about in love with, shit, he could look like fucking Beast, all Beauty and the fucking Beast. Would I know? Probably not.
Probably not.
Like that nigga fan shit to me.
Girl has to be blinded by love.
Right. Tell me why you with him? Why wouldn't I be? He's gorgeous.
Have you seen him?
Have you seen him? Like, like I hate once again. I hate people be doing that shit to me. Shut the fuck up. That nigga fan as hell. Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? That nigga's lying and shit. Like,
I be telling one of my homies that, like, I be seeing certain women, he be like, I don't know if I like her face or the shape of her eyes or, man, that ass look good, boy. What the fuck?
No, and it was like one I talked to, I like him shit. He was saying something about, like, how, like, bitches won't just be, like, give her pussy. And I'm like, that's so weird, because I don't see that at all. And I'm like, are you ugly? Because I don't know. I don't know right now, because when I seen you, I thought to give you some pussy. Right. So I don't know. Are you ugly?
Like he said, they don't be wanting to give him no.
Yeah, I said, or he was saying like it'd be like I understand like with the social standard, you know what I'm saying? He like it's a little more footwork, you gotta text a bitch for a couple days, shit like that. He like when you like text a nigga when you first meet him, you be like, hey, I want some dick. And he was like 99% of the time he's gonna come give you some dick. Like it's not, it's not a, But I'm like, I feel like if you ask. Have you asked?
Right.
Yeah, if you ask, you're gonna because that changes the dynamics thing. I think men be scared to ask because it's gonna scare the bitch out. Or it might scare the bitch in. You get what I'm saying? Because if a nigga bold enough to ask for some pussy when he first see me, he might be gonna put me through the floor. Yeah. So
most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
It take a lot of confidence to ask someone.
Like, hey, you trying to fuck?
I ain't never did that.
Yeah.
I ain't never did that. Yeah. I didn't know what motherfucker wanted to fuck.
I mean, men lining up differently and shit like that. Niggas be in my DM talking about I'm trying to eat your pussy. That's crazy. You trying to fuck.
Yeah. Type shit.
Yeah, you just.
I be knowing the motherfucker want to fuck, so I make sure I put myself around them. Type shit. Let's go out. Let's go do something or invite them somewhere so I know. Because I be knowing what they own type shit.
And that's the thing, like shit. Honestly, I don't talk to men like romantically. First of all, this is also a thing. I will never approach a man that I wouldn't fuck.
Right. Most women, if they approach you, they want to fuck.
Yeah, they want to fuck. It's just the fact that you want to be like, you don't want to be going too crazy, stuff like that. Like, introduction. Like, I've never fucked nobody introduction. Like,
yeah, I probably fucked every woman that approached me. Not every. I'm not saying every, but.
That approached you on that type of time.
Yeah, I actually talked to. Some women that approached me, I didn't talk to. But most of the women that I actually talked to and they approached me, I probably hit.
That makes sense, because that's why I'm here, That's why, I'm approaching the person.
Exactly.
Are you single? Like, because I do still got standards when I approach a man. Like,
right, yeah.
You single? No, you ain't single.
I ain't approached a woman in a long time.
I actually don't want any more men to approach me. So, take this as, because once again, the men do not like me. You know what I'm saying? They got something to say about my titties being now or this and this. Or I think, once again, social media, people perceive you differently like this. I'm not no motherfucking throw gold. I ain't no motherfucking bisexual woman. I sit at home and I smoke hookah and I talk shit like I do while I'm sitting on this motherfucking couch. I listen to music and me and my little Yorkie be kicking it. It's not, and I got a kid that also talks shit. Like, all that shit, no. And I even see the comments on Instagram too. You get what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, this bitch, she ran through shit like that, baby. you can't even get that many niggas. Cause think about it, like to be ran through like. First of all, I don't even believe in the ran through shit and stuff like that. But to be like to have like a lot of niggas, you putting up with a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause niggas come with a lot of shit. Like to have a lot of niggas, and would have had niggas like just like calling your phone and stuff like that. You putting up with a lot of shit, unnecessary shit that you don't even want to be dealing with and shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's just in general most of the.
I mean,
most
that's
of
like
the
men with a lot
got
of women.
baggage. Yeah,
you putting up with a lot of shit.
Yeah, when I was talking to 3-4 women, that shit was stressful. That shit just, especially if you like them all.
Yeah.
Cause I don't really talk to women I don't like, for real.
Tell myself like them all.
Yeah, so like now you like involved in they shit, like
they been to you. Shit, they need to talk. Shit, you ain't even just to come over there. You not gonna even just eat this meal and have sex. You gonna talk to her about her feelings and stuff. You need to check in on her. You need to check on this person. People be passing away. Now you at the grandfather funeral. It just be too much. It be too much.
That's fact.
Yeah, it'd be like, as soon as it sound like, even when like dudes approach me if it sound like they got too much going on, they don't hear from me no more.
That is a sign to run.
Yeah, they got too much going on.
Nigga say he got too much going on. He probably give you some good sex, but
I'm not. Once again, too, that's nothing. I'm not that horny neither. Yeah. Like I'm not that horny of a person. I've never been that horny of a person. So I'm fine with like occasionally having sex. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like oh, okay, this then you know I probably could. You know what I'm saying? But for the ladies out there, for y'all go and just sleep randomly and they do make that rose toy, it works. You know what I'm saying? So do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like all that sleeping with random people, you feeling the way the man they text you back. He active on Facebook. He ain't just in there because stop acting like you so horny. When you're not actually horny, you want companionship. And think about it, like you can give companionship, but I don't think people know how to get companionship also with not being intimate. So that's also the thing. Like you can have like a nice relationship with somebody where it's like not quite platonic, but it's not quite sexual. You know, but I think that's also a hard one, you know. So do you doing things that you feel like men want from you without even like kind of filling out the whole situation, or you knew in the beginning conversations, it sounded like this man wasn't gonna have time for you and stuff like that. He basically told you he was a side quest ass nigga and you a side quest. Yeah, like yeah. He told you about all these things that you gotta do and stuff like that. Yeah, all the things.
Or he the nigga you talk to until you find a nigga you supposed to be with.
Yeah.
I've been that nigga a lot. That's fucked up. I think I did it a lot intentionally though. That's fucked up. But yeah, that's
I mean, it's probably a chill life to some degree.
Yeah, sometimes it gets, you get the feeling a little bit less than though. You know, cause, I don't know. Sometimes women, they use you for like your masculine energy and shit like that. And even though you know the role you playing in their life, they'll go and like, do some fuck shit with a fuck nigga, and they be like, damn, bitch, you could have asked me if I was interested in that element of our relationship. Like, you just assumed that I was just.
No, I think it's sometimes like the initiative of things. Like I think sometimes, you know, women fear rejection, you know, if not at the same level more than men. So it's the fact of that other party might have introduced it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That's the only
That's why
thing.
I said sometimes I think it don't even really be intentional, but sometimes I take too long to pull the trigger on shit. I done missed my beat on a lot of shit doing that. Like just not pulling the trigger. And sometimes I know I'm not on that, so I don't pull the trigger. And even though I know she want me to, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's been times where I missed my beat on shit. Like tweaking, just taking too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. What did we learn this week?
That man not that busy. He on the side quest. And apparently, due to the comments on that video, apparently I'll be on side quest too. That's she's speaking from experience. I would be on side quest for real. How many days am I sober? I don't know. Let's see. It should be like.
It was just at 12.
Yeah, so 1,207.
Lit. 1207.